Hey guys, welcome back in Bangla YT, and in this video we are going to learn that how you can simply create a AI shootable enemy who will be kill a AI. Okay, because he is already in a AI, but he will be trying to kill another AI. That is the main biggest problem in YouTube, that everybody show you that how a AI can chase only a player, not they show you that AI follow or AI chase another AI, and they try to not make videos like AI try to kill another AI. But as you can see in my case, I'm showing you that how a AI worth that try to kill another AI. Okay, there's a both are same AI. As you can see, he tried to kill the AI, then he tried to come a random cover place and he tried to get a cover. Once he see again the enemy, he tried to kill the enemy. Okay, once he kill fool him, then he tried to get another new cover play. So now let's try to learn that how we can simply create this system in Unreal Engine 5. Also, I try to give you the full project link in if it's possible for me. So I give you a link in the description link below, so you can easily download from there. Okay guys, so now let's try to learn that how I set up. But guys, make sure that I do lots of code. There's my 3 days work, so maybe it will be hard to you to some understand. So here is the basically code what I did for the AI. Okay, so now first of all, what I need that I want a AI that the most biggest problem is how you set up that a AI chase another AI. So how we do that? So basically what we do for like simple AI move to, we use these blocks. But guys, make sure these blocks only work the target if it's a single player. Like in our world, we are only a single player who are controlling the game, not if there's a multiplayer AI. So the AI movement will become fail, that he don't know that which target he should be take if you using the casting block like that. Cast, let me show you that cast, oh sorry, cast to that just think that you want to cast the AI one. So if you set this target, so make sure in world there's a multiple AI, like there's a maybe can spawn 2 AI, maybe there's 100 of AI. So how our this AI movement block know that this is a he need to cast this block? But guys, look, this is only a blueprint, not this will give you the player reference. Okay, it will be not giving the player reference. So that is the basically the main problem. So for fixing that problem, I need to spend 2 days on that thing. Okay, however, let me show you. So for doing that, what I did that at even begin play, I create a sequence. With that sequence, I create another sequence, and that sequence get all actor from class, and from the get all actor class, I get not this, this is a cover one, sorry. Where is the player reference? Oh, there. That at here, that set a timer, so this timer will be activated every after 5 seconds. Okay, then this is a loop type. Then I create a custom event, and then I create another sequence. Then the sequence will be do only once time. So when is do, it will be get a all actor from class, and from the reference it will be get the master reference. From the master reference it will be get the player reference. Okay guys, I know that it's some confusing, so let me show you the first of all the master. So the master is basically the spawning the AI that who wants to, like, just think that this AI wants to kill some AI. So which AI? So this will be the master component will be do the same thing, like he will be try to spawn that. Okay, so if we spawn that thing, so we will be get a reference. So for doing the same thing at the event begin play, spawn actor from class, I add a arrow for get the indication that why I want to spawn the AI. So once it's done, I get the return value to a reference variable that is called the ref, and from the ref I get a new enemy. So that will be talk about later, but first of all let's learn that how we set up this thing. So as you can see that at the master pose, I said that spawn actor from class and then get all the reference at my this variable. So it's mean that if I get this thing anywhere, so I can use the master reference. It's mean that I have now the AI reference, so I can kill him, or I can tell my AI to go bro and try to kill him because we have his reference. Okay, that is basically simple. So from the master pose, I get the master reference, I get my AI reference and set in a variable in my AI. So now he have a target, so he can kill. So that I add a is evaluated or not. It's mean that is my reference is evaluated or not. If it's evaluated, I said that I create a boolean that cover name, and I said that cover is untick. It's mean that false. So now he need to try to kill that enemy. So for that I at that AI move to, and the pawn is ourself. Then the target is our basically the reference of that which enemy it is, so I add with enemy. Then the radius I set to 200 because this is a shooting type game. So in shooting type game you need to just give some space to, you know, the AI can shoot, okay, like that. For destination we don't need to set anything because we already have the target actor. Okay, so from the success and the failed I create a, as you can see at here, I create another sequence, and that sequence will be reset this thing. So now we have a question, but bro, why we need to reset this? Because why? Just think that your AI is complete to kill the enemy, or he fully or he failed to casting that enemy. So what he need to do, he need to reset this thing, so in next time he can do this stuff, or he will be can't do because it's a do once block, it will be do only one time. Okay, so for that problem fix I just connect with do once. Okay, now he can basically, you know, he can go near of the player, but also we need to give it him to kill the enemy. So for doing that thing, from at here that on the AI move to the from the executing pin I create a sequence. This sequence will be set a timer that 0.11. so at the timeline he'll be spawn the bullets, as you can see. So I create a simple bullets with projectile. So let me show you. So let me show you first why is the bullet. Okay, so there's a bullet, and here's basically the bullet is basically a shaper and with a collision, so we can verify it's hitting or not. Then I set a projectile, and the projectile I set that the speed to 3000 and maximum speed to 3000. Also I set the gravity to 0.1. Okay, another thing is pretty similar, nothing need to change. Okay, so at the our AI I get the arrow, but before do that I add a weapon in my third person player, and I also giving a simple animation, and with the animation I give him a stock location that where he need to set up the gun. So this is in a gun section. So let me show you how I do that also. So I use the animation starter pack. So there's a skeleton mesh available. So at this skeleton mesh I just go to hand, and at the hand I just add my gun with a preview mesh and set up that right position how I want. So in my AI, so I use the same mesh, so I can use the stock name same. So then I just drag and drop my AKM and just connect it with these stocks. Okay guys, so as you can see now it's pretty much enough setups done. So now we need a arrow, so I add the arrow with the gun. So at the I attach also the arrow in the muzzle section because the gun have a stock name called muzzle, so it will be also find the exact position where I want. So the arrow will be get the can give the location that where we want to spawn the bullets. Okay, so I get the wall transformation and connected with spawn location or spawn transformation. Okay guys, so there's basically the bullet section do, but I need one more thing that so guys now it's chasing the player and also it's trying to shoot the enemy. So yeah, it's working 80%. Now we also need to set up the cover place, like where we want to set up that he will be take cover. Just think there's a multiple cover. So how I create the cover, let me show you first. So at here blueprint I create a actor that cover name, and at the cover I set a simple a cube that like a cover and add a arrow, so for indicate the place that where I basically want to basically my AI will be try to come at this point and take a cover at this place. Okay, so that's I add a arrow. Okay, at even begin play I didn't do any code because there's a nothing we need to do, but at AI what I did, as you can see that on begin at a sequence I create a sequence that get all actor from class. I get the my cover.bp, so from that I get a copy, but at a copy I get a random range. So what is really do, at some time it will be pick this cover place, or sometime it will be pick this cover place. Now I have a question that bro, if I want to add some more cover, so how I do that? So just simply duplicate this thing. As you can see they give you the cover place the reference id that 03. So you need to set the now that from at here the randomly range to 0 to 2. So now we have a simple range of 0 1 and 3 0 1 and 2. So it's mean that now it will be pick any of from the 3 randomly places, will be can pick a 1 randomly place as he wants. Okay, so yeah, let me just give like that, so it will be look nice. Okay, so now you have a 3 random locations, so you will be can pick any of location and set it in the cover locations. Okay, now for executing this thing, as you can see that after 5 seconds it will be executing this thing. So from that I create a simple where let me show you that set the target now, because the set the target is now basically where is that go? Where that event function working cover, that is the executive, this is the sequence basically, that when it's become failed or it's continuing this work, so from the sequence basically I add the cover is active now, so then it's try to get the AI move to and the target is self. Okay, and at that point as you can see he needed now a locations. Okay, so as you can see for destination I get my cover location or my cover reference, and from that I get my arrow location and rotation, and I add the location and rotation with my AI move to, so it will be now go to at the cover place, and I set the radius to 0.1, and also once it's done complete and fair it, I set the rotation to what is the my arrow rotations in the world. Okay, I said the same thing at here. Okay guys, so that is a basically a simple setup. So also I added some AI components at here, that the pawn sense, and you can get the pawn sense and set the auto active event ticked. Okay, so that is the all basically of the AI, that the smart AI who will be do try to get a AI, and once he get the AI he try to kill the AI, and also once he's killed the AI he try to get a cover. Okay, now let me show you that how I create the demo or the dummy AI. So basically the dummy AI is basically very simple. He tried to get a every after 0.2 milliseconds he tried to active himself and just get a AI move to blocks and try to pick a random location, and with a random location if it's success or fail every after 0.2 milliseconds he tried to do the same thing. It's mean that he tried to continue the work. Okay, from the work, so now he'll be always, you can see that every after 2 milliseconds he try to pick another new locations. Okay, so now it's looking like a demo AI, and from at here I just try to simple some to like if the casting with bullets, so I also want to that my AI try to kill, so once he kill he need to destroy, so for do that I just get my, I add a boss collision at my hair or the this capsule collision. So with the capsule collision I cast the bullets that do once, that if it's cast any of time, so it will be get all actor from class, get the reference, then they set it to a new target, so it's mean that he now try to pick a new target. Okay, then I get the master, get all actor from class, I set a new master location, that I get a new enemy and destroy it. So it's mean that if it's dry already, so he'll be now, as you can see, he'll be generate a new enemy. So set first of all reference to a empty, then he will spawn a new thing, and also do the same thing for the our AI, that at here that on a new target he'll try to get a new destinations, and he'll try to execute the whole system again without getting permission from the begin play. Even begin play he try to execute the whole functions, and then he'll be do the same thing as a loop type. So it's mean that if there's any of AI become damage or he will become destroy, a new AI will be spawned and our AI try to catch him or try to kill him. Okay, once his system will be active. So as you can see, he tried to get a new random location because he didn't have the new AI reference, but once he have the AI reference he tried to go near of the AI and try to kill him, and once his AI try to kill him is success, he tried to get a new cover location. Okay, but make sure if it's the AI is still in a world, so he try to kill as fast as possible. Okay, so I just hope you like this video, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel Coding Bangla YT, and also I try to give you the full project link in description below, so just check the description link, and thank you so much for watching guys, love you all and bye bye.